All right, situation 1 says, Jada is tracking her daily water consumption to plan for how much water she needs to bring for her week-long hike in the Rocky Mountains. Use the graph below to answer the following questions. Number 1 says, label the amount of water she consumes on day 2 as A and list the coordinates of that point. So if we go to day 2 and we go up, here's the point at day 2. So we're going to label that point A. And that coordinate is the point 220. Number 2 says, label the amount of water she consumes on day 4 as B and list the coordinates of that point. So at day 4, we go to day 4 and we go up. This is the point 440. So let's label that point as point B, and that's the ordered pair 4, 40. Number 3 says, how far apart are the y-coordinates of points A and B? So in our ordered pairs, the y-coordinates are the second number in the ordered pair. And so the difference between 40 and 20 would be 20. They are 20 units apart. And then number 4 asks, how far apart are the x-coordinates? So from 4 to 2, we can look, there's a difference of 2. So they are 2 units apart. So number 4, we would write down 2. Question number 5 says, what is the slope of the line? Include your units of measure. So the slope of a line is the same thing as the rise over the run. The rise being the change in y, and an abbreviation for change in y, this triangle here indicates it's the change, and we can say the change of y on the top, so the up or down on the top, and it's the change of x, the run, on the bottom. And we looked at those changes in questions 3 and 4. So the change of the y was 20. There were 20 units apart. And the change in our x values were 2. So to find the slope, we're taking the 20, the difference of the y over the difference of the x, divided by 2, which is 10. And if we label it correctly, if we take a look at our labels, our y's are on top, so we need the y first. Our y is the total water consumed in liters, and then the x is days. So we would say this is 10 liters, and we can abbreviate liters with an L, per day. So 10 liters per day. Then question number 6 says, what if we use the points for day 1 and day 6? Is the slope the same or different? And justify your answer. So let's take a look if we go with day 1. So day 1 is the ordered pair 1, 10. And we get that from right here. So if we take a look at our graph, if we go to day 1, we go up and we have a point at 1, 10. Day 6, if we go to day 6 and we go up, it's at 60. So we would have the point 6, 60. So we could say day 6 is the point 6, 60. And if we take a look at that slope, we want to find the difference of our y's. So we're going to subtract our y's on the top. So 60 minus 10, our y values we're subtracting on the top. And we're going to subtract those x values on the bottom. So 6 minus 1 on the bottom. If we subtract 60 minus 10, we get 50. And if we subtract 6 minus 1, we get 5. 50 divided by 5 will give us 10. And our units would be the same, liters per day. So when it says, is the slope the same or different, we could say that the slope is the same because we got 10 for both. And it should be the same no matter what. Since we have a straight line, we have that constant difference or that constant rate of change, which means we have the same slope no matter which 2 points we choose.